Welcome to the GSE Release, and today we're going to be talking about the new release as of April, which is release 2.6.0. And I'm joined today with my colleague Igor. I'm Nathan Alan. Hi everyone. So today we're going to go over some of the new features and releases for the GSE. And just to give you a high-level overview as to what we're going to talk about today, we have some nice new updates relating to the GSE Compass. We have a new feature called Views, and I'll go into some more details about that very soon. We have some minor group updates relating to the feedback that you can see on those groups. We've also split out the feeds that you receive. So there is now a new My Feeds menu item on the left-hand side, and that contains all of the feeds that you currently have access to within the GSE. And the marketplace now only shows those feeds that are available for you to apply for. And then finally, in a quick overview, we've also now introduced SAML SSO integration. So that is now fully working and fully functioning within the GSE. So moving on to the views, this is a brand new feature that you can see within the GSE. What we want to do is enable you to have access to views of different feeds. So at the point that you go to the View menu item, you can see a list of all of the currently created views that you have access to. If you don't have any, then you can click on the top right-hand side to create a new view. And at the point you do that, you'll be given a window for you to give it a name, a description, and you'll see a list underneath that of all of the feeds that you have access to within the GSE. So you can select any feeds that you want. Click on Create, and that will then take you to a dashboard view of those feeds that you've selected. And this is designed so that you can see how different feeds are performing, how different feeds are performing in terms of feedback, in terms of the GSE index. It's really a great way for you to be able to combine feeds into a single view so that you can perform analysis, so you can see feedback and uplift and overlap for those particular feeds that you have selected. It looks very similar to the group view, and we've modeled it on the same dashboard that you can see within your group view. So that is a very brief overview of the new views system that is now available within the GSE. I'll now hand over to my colleague Igor, who's going to run through the GSE Compass updates.
Yeah, thanks, Nathan. For this 2.6 release for Compass, we are improving the model. So now our model just have more reasoning and just reply better and faster. It's a massive upgrade for Compass, so make sure to check it out. We also introduce multi-country and region filter, smart filter. So if you check right now, you can see that we do phishing signals across Asian region, but it can be through continents, multi-country, so you can search about UK and compare with US, for example. So yeah, a lot of options in there. We also introduce a whole conversation skill. So now you can ask questions about the documentation or anything related to the GSE, and the system will understand and just reply to you. For example, in this screen, you can see that it just teaches you how to send a signal via API. And we also did a lot of changes regarding to UI UX to improve the user experience, so make sure to check it out.
Thanks, Igor, for your update on GSE Compass. That's been release 2.6. Thank you very much for watching.